think so. That's right. I think so.
Sorry.
I got a read WRML. I have the hat. I have the hat. School.
He's got memory.
You looked at it, Glenn Swift.
Many more sponsors. We need each and every one of them, and we're very grateful for their help. At this point, I'd like to introduce the founder of this event, Dr. Michael Posner. Michael has overcome a lot of hurdles in getting this festival to the place it enjoys. We still need a new editor, but you know, we're getting better. I present to you Dr. Michael Posner.
Welcome to the 5th Annual Delray Beach Film Festival. Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission, and many other county and state agencies. And of course, Jerry, our operations manager. When I think back on all that's changed in the past 5 years, it's amazing to me. I vaguely recall that I used to have hair. I also had a full bank account and a good credit rating. Plus, I had an address book full of friends that used to call me back. Oddly enough, it's my hair that survived the best. Speaking of which, if you're thinking about growing a mustache to fool your creditors, it doesn't work. Despite all the problems, we have made it to year 5 and learned a lot along the way. Every year the dbff has improved. We reach more of the local community while our reputation grows internationally. This year we are honored with Ms. Jessica Walter, she will receive our Stella Artois Lifetime Achievement Award. In addition, we selected a range of movies that are incredible, and we are happy to share them with you. Many of the films have directors available for Q&A. And speaking of directors, we have Mr. Jerry Van Dyke here. He is premiering his film, What's Eating Jerry Van Dyke, Wednesday at 11:30 in the Crest Theater. We are giving Mr. Van Dyke a special award. It's his directing debut, and as he says, his closing debut also.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, shit.
Volunteers. So welcome and thank you. We hope you enjoyed the festival.
But seriously, welcome here. You're in a special place in my life. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, whether you want to listen or not, and it'll be really, really, really quick. My family had the good wisdom to show up here in 1933. My great-grandfather brought my grandfather and my mother and a team of other people with them. They came and settled in Delray Beach, Florida. It wasn't much here at the time, but this was here. This started off being Delray School, a school for grades 1 through 12 for all of the children in the city of Delray Beach. When my mother graduated in 1942, this was Delray High School. When we outgrew Delray High School, this became an elementary school, and I went here grades 1 through 6. And I sang the first solo I ever sang in my life on the center of this stage. So, not going to do it live. Not going to do it. I just sent my guitar back to Martin, so you have to wait till it comes back. But there's a great deal of history steeped in the room that you're sitting in today. We love this place. We all work very, very hard to bring it back from the ashes. And it's just a special place to come and watch the arts because there's so much history here. And we hope you enjoy yourself here tonight. Enjoy these films. Go tell your neighbors. talk up the event. It's a wonderful event for us here in Delray Beach. We are an arts community, among many other things, and our diversity and the arts and wonderful people like you make us the city that we are. Thank you for coming. I met a wonderful lady as I was waiting outside to come in here this evening, and I'd seen this lady time and time again in my life, but never was introduced to her personally. And tonight I got the great pleasure to be introduced to Jessica Walter. Tonight, we're here to honor the achievements of this wonderful lady. And let me tell you a little bit about her. Jessica began her career in New York City, her hometown, where she conquered Broadway in productions such as Photo Finish, for which she was awarded the Clarence Derman Award, Advice and Consent, Neil Simon's Rumors, A Severed Head, and Nightlife, to name a few. She has worked at New York's famed Playwrights Horizon and in LATC's Tartuffe, opposite her husband, award-winning actor Ron Liebman. Miss Walter was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for her brilliant work in Clint Eastwood's famous, and you heard it earlier tonight, Play Misty for Me. A few of her other films include Cindy Lumet's The Group, The Very Funny Slums of Beverly Hills with Alan Arkin, Lilith with Gene Hackman, The Flamingo Kid, Dummy, Ghost in the Machine, and Number One. Her numerous TV film series and specials include Amy Prentice, a series which starred Miss Walter and garnered her an Emmy Award, Trapper John M.D., Emmy nomination, Streets of San Francisco, another Emmy nomination, Wheels, Scruples, Bare Essence, Oh Baby, Aaron's Way, For the People, Victory at Entebbe, Just Shoot Me, Coach, Women in Chains, and the hilarious series Arrested Development, for which Miss Walter was also nominated for an Emmy Award. Arrested Development was so successful that Miss Walter will reprise her role as Lucille Bluth in the film version of this popular series. Miss Walter can currently be seen, or rather heard, in the FX comedy cartoon series Archer. In addition to her work in theater, film, and television, Miss Walter has served as the second national vice president of the Screen Actors Guild and was elected member of the Screen Actors Guild Board of Directors for over 10 years. Miss Walter is married to award-winning actor Ron Liebman, has a beautiful daughter, Brooke, a terrific dog named Reggie, to complete a wonderful family. We are honored here this evening to have Jessica Walter as our guest in this year's Delray Beach Film Festival and to present her with the Stella Artois Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Walter.
I love this town, it's so beautiful. The last time I was in Florida was in the 60s. I did an episode of Flipper. Seriously. I believe in independent films. I believe in independent filmmakers. I'm delighted to be a participant in this year's Delray Film Festival because they support the filmmakers and their films. They offer workshops, panels, seminars that will help see these filmmakers see their film through to fruition. They also educate the community about independent films. For every The Blind Side and Avatar, there is a Precious or Crazy Heart. I would like to particularly thank this evening 3 individuals who have worked so hard to bring you this festival, this event. The 3 Posners. Dr. Michael Posner, whom you already have met, and Steve Posner and Rosalind Posner, who I went to the High School of Performing Arts with, my oldest, dearest friends. Take a bow. You worked so hard. Rocky and Steve. In closing, let me say that I know how fortunate I am to have had this passion to do what I do and to have been able to work at it all my life and still continue to do so. I'm so delighted and honored to have this award. Thank you so much. I should have said I was going to accept this award on behalf of Sharon Glass.